Get your films on with the Blurs.
Once an idea has taken hold of the brain, it's almost impossible to eradicate.
Unpacking movies has never been more spot on, woke, fire, and just plain lit.
They are lit all the time.
So if you're unsure whether or not to plop down some cash for a film, check out the Blurs.
When a man with a 45 meets a man with a rifle, the man with a pistol is a dead man.
Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolyte.
You really only need to hang mean bastards. But mean bastards, you need to hang.
Don't say you weren't warned. Here's Brandon and Jeff.
Roll camera and action.
It's time for some trailer talk.
You know, it's relax before work, man. I get it.
All right, let's talk about the trailer for ANEMONE. Daniel Day-Lewis's return to the screen after he retired, directed by his daughter, who I'm going to look up the name now, starring...
I think it's Ronan.
Okay, Ronan Day-Lewis. Daniel also wrote this with his daughter. Look, I think it looks crazy. Like, it looks like a crazy psychological thriller.
It's you know, and it's pretty, for the most part, it's just Sean Bean and Daniel Day-Lewis in a cabin, going crazy.
Yeah, and I was just, and it looks surreal. Like, there's a lot of surreal imagery, and I'm just like, you know what? I was, the only thing that piqued my interest about this was the fact that Daniel Day came out of retirement to do this, because I don't think he's going to be acting. I think he just did this as he co-wrote it, and it's a passion project, but also his daughter is directing it, so he's like, yeah, I'll do it. But this is definitely up my alley. Plan B produced this. I didn't even realize that. I knew Focus was putting it out, but Plan B produced it. I'm like, damn, Brad Pitt, man.
Brad Pitt's everywhere. Like, if it's a Plan B, if it's a Brad Pitt production, I'll give it a try. Because, like, he rarely has put out, as a producer, bullshit.
Having its world premiere at the New York Film Festival, followed by a limited theatrical release on October 3rd, and then it will be expanding nationwide October 10th. I'm very interested to see this fucking movie. This shit looks crazy.
I mean, it looks crazy. I just hope it's not style over substance, right? Because it is beautifully shot, right? And the imagery, like that opening, like that shot of, I guess, a Sean Bean on the beach.
Oh, and they're looking at the cloud that looks like a monster.
Right. You know, like that goes hard. I just hope it's just not stuff like that. I hope there's an actual story here. But and this is where that whole entire Nepo baby thing comes into play, because you want to hate Nepo babies.
But if they got the talent.
If they got the talent, right? Like, this movie would not be made if it wasn't Daniel Day-Lewis and his daughter.
Right.
Let's face it. So I hope that it's good. Right? I hope that it's not like another vanity project.
I mean, this looks like, another project like this that is style over substance is The Lighthouse. And I love The Lighthouse.
And honestly, this was giving me big Lighthouse energy.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited to see it, because I'm like, yo, I that's my style of esoteric.
Yeah, no, like I'm excited for it. Like, I dig it. I just hope it's not a wasted opportunity.
Look, listen, we all know one thing that's going to happen in this motherfucker.
What?
Sean Bean's going to die.
I don't know. Daniel Day-Lewis.
Because Sean Bean always dies.
You're right. Sean Bean always dies. Like, I was trying to think, when's the last time Sean Bean hasn't died in a movie?
Right. Think about it. Think about all of them.
Like, even in that, like, spoiler alert for that Amazon movie, that Amazon comedy, Deep Cover. Right? Spoiler alert, Sean Bean dies.
He's in that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, every time I see him in something, I'm just like, oh, this nigga's he's dead. You only put Sean Bean in it when you need a notable actor to add some weight, but
Right.
also raise the stakes by this person dying, and Sean Bean dies.
Wait, didn't he play? Like, wasn't he in? I gotta look this up. I think he was in a movie where he was. Oh, he didn't die in The Martian.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So the only movie.
Right. Yeah. The only movie he hasn't died in is The Martian.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Sean Bean. You survived one.
Right. You know.
You still died in GoldenEye. You still died in the best Lord of the Rings Fellowship. You died right at the beginning of Game of Thrones. Honestly, his death is the thing that sets the whole shit off.
Right. Exactly. There's still like the 7 seasons were predicated on Sean Bean dying.
Like, yo, the Lannisters probably would have took over too if they hadn't had killed him.
They were going to take over no matter what. But like he went out like a G.
No, but I would say they would have taken over with ease versus people being like, nah, fuck these people.
Right. You know, like all you need is the death. All you need is the death of a beloved figure to kick off a revolution.
So, all right, let's get into our main review.
And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The Film Blurts feature film review.
All right. Let's start with Fixed.
Okay. I mean, you can start.
Okay. Well,
I'll chime in.
I'm a big fan of Genndy Tartakovsky. Like the only thing he's made that I was just like, has been the Hotel Transylvania series, like those movies, and even those are still relatively entertaining because he has a certain style and energy to all of his shit. For those of you who don't know, Genndy Tartakovsky, he is the creator of Dexter's Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack, which is famously known for stealing Frank Miller's Ronan and just slightly adapting it. And more recently, Primal, which is gearing up to drop its 3rd season. How? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck a 3rd season of Primal is going to be, quite frankly.
I still have never watched Primal.
Yeah, if you've watched the first 2 seasons, you'll understand why I'm saying that, because the way season 2 ends, you're like, well, how is there going to be a 3rd season? So it's going to be interesting to find out. Fixed. This movie has been on the shelf. It was a Warner Brothers joint that got sold to Sony. Sony bought it because, you know, they put out Genndy's Hotel Transylvania stuff. And even Sony was like, yeah, we can't put this shit in theaters. So we bought this for no reason. And then they sold it to Netflix. And now here we are 3-4 years later, and it hits Netflix with no fanfare. One of the worst reviewed movies ever. And yeah, this movie's a pile of shit. It's like that dog movie you like, Strays. Like it's just cheap dog jokes.
Right. And here's the thing. Strays, I only like it because it's got dogs in it. Right. Same thing with Fixed. You know, it's got a lot of dog humor in it. If you are a dog owner, you will find things in here that are funny because you can relate to them. Objectively, this movie is bad.
Yeah, from top to bottom, like the jokes are not funny. It's all dog jokes, bro. Like, and it's dog jokes we've seen and heard before. And you know what? I'll let you get more into it because I'm gonna eat this chicken real quick. Because I've said enough. I hated it.
And like you said, like it's a whole bunch of dog jokes which run thin. The scenes run fucking long. Like the dog park scene was agonizing to get through. It's got Adam Devine as the main character, and I enjoyed him in Workaholics, right? and some of his stuff after Workaholics. But after that, his shtick has kind of run thin for me, real thin. I mean, there's a whole bunch of notable actors in there. Idris is in there. Catherine Hahn. So you recognize the voices, but
Catherine
what?
Catherine Hahn is one where I'm just like, why are you in this? And why does she keep playing like the horny woman in everything she's in now?
I mean, she started off playing the horny woman,
Right?
like
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
Damn, bro.
The Goods.
Like let's move on. Like Catherine, I've seen her act and shit since then. You know what I'm saying? And other shit. And I'm just like, yo, you could stop typecasting yourself.
Yeah, I mean, she's like, if she wants to be a horny lady, she can be a horny lady with me because I find her like magnetic. But yeah, this movie, it's trying to be Fritz the Cat, but without any of the sly subversiveness of Fritz the Cat. Like, if you don't know Fritz the Cat, it was a comic book series in the 70s, that they turned into a movie, and it's about an anthropomorphic cat that's just trying to get his dick wet.
It is it's like watching it now is like watching a spring bake video where you're just like, Jesus Christ.
Right, like how they get away with this shit, right?
Because there's shit in that shit where I'm just like, oh, this is
yeah, but it's a 70s, so like it is what it is. But Fritz is trying to be Fritz the Cat without any of the real comedy, because Fritz the Cat, none of the jokes come from him being a cat, right? All of the comedy here comes from things that dogs do. So if you're not a dog owner or you're not a dog lover, right, you're not going to laugh at this shit. And even me as a dog owner, right, even I got bored with this shit.
I mean, the first sex scene in the park where the humans are standing around watching those two dogs have sex, I'm like, that could have been funny if the dogs weren't having sex like humans in human positions.
Right, but they make that's the kind of joke they make. It's like, oh, look, they're doing a human style.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, okay.
And then there is a joke at the end of the movie that it goes on for like 5 fucking minutes, and I'm like, bro, this is borderline rape. You know what I'm saying? And it's going on for so long, and I'm like, this is not funny. This is not cute. Like, god damn. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Look, I can't look, dude. I tried to watch this movie 4 times, and I checked out all 4 times.
Yeah. By the way, y'all, this is an hour and a half.
Yeah. Like I tried to get through it just to say that I got through it. So I may have watched the end of this movie, but I can't remember a goddamn thing. So go ahead.
Yeah,
if you talk about the dog rape scene, go ahead.
Yeah, so the whole movie, Beck Bennett's character is this douchebag dog who wants to mate with Catherine Hahn's character, and Catherine Hahn catches him cheating on in a prostitute house with a prostitute dog, but he wasn't really cheating. It was a whole misunderstanding. And honestly, that was rape too, because that female dog kind of raped him.
Right.
Well, she decides to mate with Beck Bennett's character, and he decides to insert himself because Beck Bennett has his eyes closed and he thinks he's fucking Catherine Hahn, but he's really fucking Adam Devine. And the whole time that's happening, Adam Devine is confessing his love for Catherine Hahn's dog. It's fucking it's 5 minutes of that.
Okay, yeah. That's this movie. Like I said,
and he has to get fixed because the one thing he's in heat. And when he gets in the heat, he humps the old grandma's leg, and the
Right.
grandma's super old, and the family doesn't like it.
Right. Like that's the start. That's the start of the movie. Right. Like it had potential before he actually started humping things when he was a puppy.
Yeah.
That shit was cute. But yeah, the first sex scene is him going, and that's also a running joke.
That he prefers old women.
Like he prefers like fucking this old lady legs. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I can see why it was on the shelf for 4 years. I can see why it kept on getting passed from studio to studio.
Yeah, man, this is not like The Day the Earth Blew Up where you watch it and you're like, wow, this is a great movie and y'all should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. This is one where I was just like, okay, yeah, I understand why this got passed around. Like, I get it. Like, when this was greenlit, they wanted to do more adult animation. And I'm 100% behind that, but like within reason.
Make it good, right? Like, if this were smarter, I think it would have been a hit.
Because all the jokes in this that are going to make people laugh, they're going to be like 10 years old, and you can't show a 10-year-old this movie.
Right. Like,
all these jokes are so juvenile. It would make, like, if I was like, or you know what? Perfect. I'll even give you this 14, 15. Like, if I was 14, 15, I'd probably find this funny.
Right. It's like dick and fart jokes.
Right.
I mean,
right.
Like, it's dog, like you see in dog ass, like, it's so many dog assholes.
Yeah.
So many puckered assholes throughout this whole entire thing.
Yeah.
Not good. And I, as a dog person, I wanted to like it. Right. But if you get 45 minutes into this, right, applaud yourself. If you finish it, then you're a goddamn champ.
Yeah, because I finished it. Like, and the only reason I finished it is because I was like, it's only an hour and a half.
But that's a long hour and a half. Like, I kept on looking at my watch. It's like, oh, God damn it, are we only 15 minutes into this thing?
Yeah, it's rough, y'all. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. This is when people talk about August releases. This is what you think about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this got dumped, but there's a reason it got dumped.
Exactly. Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Right.
Fixed.
Netflix.
Let's keep it rolling with some bullshit, man.
Okay.
I've come to realize I'm not gonna see Americana till it comes on whatever streaming service it's gonna land, just because I don't have the time. Because they pulled basically the show times down to one day. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, so I'm just not going to see it. So let's talk about some more Sydney Sweeney bullshit.
Okay.
Eden, starring Sydney, Daniel Bruhl, who's the only person in this motherfucker who's good, Vanessa Kirby, Jude Law, and Ana de Armas, directed by Ron Howard.
On paper, that movie sounds fucking great.
Right, and especially since this is based off a true story. This is garbage.
Yeah.
This is straight garbage.
I like, full disclosure, I've had an opportunity to watch this movie for like 2 months. No interest.
Yeah, it came out this past weekend, and I watched it the previous weekend because I was sent the screener. I was sent the screener that Monday, and I didn't get around to it because, you know, work and podcast business and website business. So I watched it last weekend, and yeah, man, this was another one where I was sitting at my PC, and I'm just like, I was scrolling through social media as I was watching it, because I was like, after the first 15 minutes, I was just like, it is rough to get through. This is rough.
Sometimes watching something is a chore.
Yes.
Right? Like, this is what we do for you people.
Yeah, look, don't ask us about, I mean, Jeff, you can see it, but don't ask me about The Conjuring. That'll be, once that hits HBO Max, that's when I'll watch it.
I like are they like if they give us a screening and it's a day that works for me, or I got some other shit to do in the city.
It's
Yeah,
Tuesday at 4 p.m.
next Tuesday or this
Yeah,
Tuesday.
next Tuesday.
I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I'm not the biggest Conjuring fan, right? Like
I love the first one. The first one to me was actually scary, and that was a well-made movie. Second one was a significant step down, but it was still decent. And then
what was the what was the one? The Devil Made Me Do It or whatever. What was that? Was that
yeah,
the
that
third
was the
one?
third one. And by the time the third one came around, the brand had been so diluted that I was like, now anytime a Conjuring movie comes out, like you just expect the worst of the worst, because we had 2 Nun movies, we've had 3 Annabelle movies,
The Lura
yeah, The
Sarana, whatever
Curse
like
of
that.
La Llorona.
Right. This Conjuring verse that they're trying to shoehorn and make. I mean, people seem to like it.
I mean, here's my thing too. The Warrens have like thousands of cases, and they're only gonna do 4 movies with the Warrens. Well, 5 technically, since they were in Annabelle 3.
Hmm.
But they're only in it for like the first 20 minutes and then the last 15 minutes.
Yeah. So
So it's like that. It's like watching one of the lesser Conjuring movies where you're just sitting there like, oh god damn it.
it's like I'm here now. I'm here. Let's finish
Please.
this. I'm here.
God.
Yeah. So yeah. So let's talk about Eden. Talk about.
So Jude Law is this like French or German dude. He's a scientist living on the Galapagos Islands, and he's been writing all these letters about his adventures with his wife in the Galapagos, and they've been published in the newspaper. So Daniel Bruhl and his wife, played by Sydney Sweeney, show up on the island to start doing the same thing that they're doing, and start living off the land, because they show up and they're like, why are you guys here? And Daniel Bruhl has to tell him like, oh bro, you're famous back home, like your letters are being published. And he's just like, fucking what? He's like, yeah, your letters are being published. So that strokes his ego. Jude Law starts writing a book, starts getting egotistical, and so they start living there. By the way, Jude Law, he has this rinky-dink shack that's basically a tent, and somehow Daniel Bruhl is able to build a cabin with windows. I'm like, where'd y'all get the glass panes though?
He's German. Look, I will not put it. That's all I'm gonna say. He's German.
Yo, all right. So then Ana de Armas shows up, and she shows up with 2 bodyguards, because I think she's a famous movie star or a famous singer. I can't remember, but she's basically a socialite, you know. And I'm talking like an early 2000s Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian socialite, and she starts terrorizing these people that are living on this island. She's basically takes over and has her bodyguards do all this dirty shit, like stealing food, holding them at gunpoint, forcing them to do shit they don't want, threatening to kidnap Sydney Sweeney's baby. She has her dogs chase after her as Sydney's trying to give birth to her baby.
So pretty much this seems like rich white people problems.
Yeah, and it takes so long to kill this bitch. I'm like, yo, this is one bitch, and y'all got guns and knives. Like it's only really one bitch and one fucking dumbass nigga, because this one dude is so fucking in on with Ana de Armas. I'm like, but why? But why? And I'm like, y'all, there's 4 of y'all, and y'all can't kill, and y'all having a hard time trying to kill these 2.
So is this a comedy?
No, this is a thriller.
So it sounds like
based on a true story.
It sounds like Lord of the Rings if they were there by choice.
You mean Lord of the Flies?
Lord of the Flies. I'm sorry, Lord of the Flies. If they were there by choice.
Yeah, and it's there, like it's there, right?
Mhm.
But I feel like with a steadier hand, you know what I'm saying, who could pull this off, this could have been a nice solid thriller. And as is, it is not good.
It sounds like Triangle of Sadness.
Yeah, but Triangle Sadness was a satire, and I'll be real with you. As bad as this was, I prefer this over Triangle of Sadness because Triangle of Sadness is also too fucking long.
Yeah, 100%. Ron Howard's going to be good again. Eventually.
Keeps on. Ron Howard is the reason we have JD Vance. So like, I'm good if he never comes back.
I forgot about Hillbilly Elegy.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't forgive him for that shit.
Yeah, well, you're right, but like Apollo 13 though, Backdraft though.
Listen, I'm going to see the IMAX re-release for Apollo 13 in a couple of weeks. Like, yeah, I'm excited, but also I'm just like, you know what, Ron, you did it to yourself, bro.
Like Ransom was fantastic.
Yeah, his last good movie was Rush.
Oh yeah,
that's literally his last good movie.
Yeah, and like it took me so long to get around to watching Rush.
Damn, really?
Yeah, it took me like, when did that come out? That came out like what, 2010?
Something like that. I remember seeing that motherfucker in theaters.
Right,
when AMC Hamilton was still open.
Like I didn't see Rush until like 2 years ago.
Damn, bro, fuck.
And then like it's good. It's really fucking good. But it was Ron Howard, so I was slow to it.
Yeah, because he before Rush, he was in a slump. Like, I ain't gonna lie, he was in a slump. Like, like I would even put In the Heart of the Ocean or In the Heart of the Sea above this shit.
Never saw that. Is that the one with Robert Redford?
No, that's the fucking Chris Hemsworth one. That's based. It's the true story that was based off of
Moby Dick. Yeah.
Where this shit really happened, and then Herman Melville's like, "Cool, I'm gonna take y'all's tragedy and turn it into a novel."
I mean, that's how that works, man. That's how you make that money.
Yeah, I mean, look. Moby Dick is a literary classic for a reason, but damn, now every time I read that book, I'm like, this shit really happened to people.
So I'm going to take it back to the studio. Ron Howard in the studio seems like Ron Howard in real life, like that whole entire Alphabet City episode where he tacks on another half hour that ruins his own movie. I think that's where we are with Ron Howard now. And like I said, I got faith that Ron Howard's gonna give us another banger eventually.
Yeah, I'm glad you're keeping hope alive. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Look.
Good for you. I feel like Christian Bale right now when he was on the set for Terminator. Oh, good for you. Good for you.
Oh shit! So that's Eden, huh? All right, well,
yeah. Sydney Sweeney has 2 movies that came out back to back and have grossed a combined $2 million.
Are we done with Sydney Sweeney yet? Can we be done with Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah, because they have a whole joke in one of the new episodes of Platonic about Sydney Sweeney, and I was just like, "Oh, you guys made this before all the shit that's come out now about her."
We're at critical mass now. Like she's like we've hit critical mass, and
I'm surprised she's not hawking toothpaste. Quite frankly,
she will.
Because damn, if she ain't promoting everything and anything.
And look, get your money, but also realize she's a competent actress. I will give her she's competent.
Right.
But let's face it, Sydney Sweeney's a thing because she is an attractive white woman with big titties.
And according to us, I think we're the only people who find her attractive in the face, because I'll never forget reading that shit where that dude was like, yeah, she is a okay actress with a mid face but a banging bod. And I was just like, yo, the internet, dog. Only the internet you would read some shit like that.
And like, I'm not going to take that away from her. She is an attractive in the face woman.
Yo, I couldn't believe that dude said that shit, dog.
Like she, and like I feel bad rating women online or on a podcast, but like let's give her. But that's the reason she's popular. Is not just the big titties, because you know you can buy big titties, right? But and like she's not classically beautiful, but she's pretty, right? I'm not going to call Sydney Sweeney beautiful, but she's pretty.
I said it in a previous episode. I can't remember if it was the last one or the episode beforehand, but I will say it again now. She is Florida hot.
Yeah, 100. Like boom, that she is.
And Florida hot has a shelf life.
Florida hot, maybe 39.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Right, 39.
Because usually it hits
stay out of the sun.
Right, because usually that hits once you hit 35.
Right, like stay out of the sun. Stop drinking.
Yeah, right? And I don't mean this to be a dickhead. I'm just saying it in general. Like, white women, y'all age bad.
White women age like
milk, like fucking, literal milk.
Like they age, like in a cinema terms, like you drank from the Ark, like you drank from the Holy Grail in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. That's how white women age.
Penelope Cruz and Selma Hayek are both in their 60s and look like they're about 40. And they're going to be 80 and look like they're about like fucking 40, 50. So like, I'm saying like even Viola Davis is in her 60s and I'm like, damn, she still looks good, dog.
I'm going to say that one of the very few white women who have survived their genes is
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts. All right, so there's a handful. Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
Fucking. I can't. Oh God.
Amy Adams.
Amy Adams.
She's up there.
I'm drawing a blank. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, because she's in her 70s, and I'm like, yo, she looks like fucking...
Jamie Lee. You can give me a hug.
Yeah.
Renee Russo. I haven't seen Renee Russo lately, but
yeah, because the last thing she was in was Nightcrawler, and even then, I'm like, damn, like okay,
right. Helen Mirren.
Yeah, for an 80-year-old woman, I'm like, damn, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So there's maybe 20 in Hollywood who are natural, like beauty. I'm not talking. I'm talking
I'll
not
say Julianne Moore too, because she still looks good.
Oh yeah, Julianne Moore. Yeah. We should do a whole entire episode on older
white women.
Older white women, and like I'm talking, no surgery, and if there is surgery, it's not obvious.
And shout out to because we can't put Nicole in there.
No, she looks like she's wearing a Nicole Kidman mask.
She can't even clap properly.
Right? Like, and every time I see that AMC bullshit and some asshole starts fucking clapping, I want to punch him in the fucking face.
Trying to think who else. Chloe Sevigny.
Chloe Sevigny. I'll even give you Natasha Lyonne.
Yeah, because she's in her late 40s.
Not late 40s. I think she's like 43.
Oh, all right. So early 40s. All right.
Right, but still, she's
wearing it well for what her life is. Because I read a nice.
She's a
article.
Wild child.
Yeah. She went through a lot.
She's a wild child.
So I'm glad she is now the only person with a career past American Pie.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
think about, I guess, Allison Hannigan too.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Jennifer's looking not for me. Not for me. I'll just be nice. Not for me.
Just be nice. All
yeah,
right.
not for me.
Michelle Monaghan.
Yeah. Asian nice.
I like honestly
even Carrie Russell.
Like that whole entire White Lotus season 3 crew.
Oh yeah, because Carrie Coon is fucking hot as shit.
Yeah, so that whole entire season 3 of, all right. So yeah, like there's a list of it ranked in no order. It's just like, oh yeah, you don't look like you hit that Florida hot barrier
So
and you walked over.
But if we had a pie, that would be 20% of the pie.
Right.
You still got the other 70 to 80% where you're just like, yeah. Like, I'll even put Pamela Anderson in that 20% because now I respect what she's doing now, which is she shows up everywhere without makeup because she's like, yeah, fuck men's beauty standards. And I get where she's coming from with that.
Yeah.
And she looks good. And now she's dating Liam Neeson. I'm like, that is adorable. That y'all two are going
I love that for them.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that for them.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just like, because Liam, he was a widower for a long time and we all felt bad about it. And then everything that's happened with Pam, so like good. Also good for Pam Anderson for coming back and being a capital A actress now.
Right? Like, if you get a chance, and I haven't talked about this, but I'll talk about it next week.
The Last Showgirl?
The Last Showgirl. It's on Hulu.
I still gotta
watch that
it.
shit.
Yeah, I still gotta watch it. Everybody's been telling me because I missed the press screening last awards season, and it kind of flew under the radar awards wide, and it pissed people off. I was like, well, I mean, if it's as good as y'all say it is, then that's on a lot of awards bodies because y'all gave Baby Girl a bunch of fucking shine.
Right. But yeah, The Last Showgirl, it's on Hulu right now. You guys should watch it. All right. So Eden.
All right, let's move into. Let's keep this mid train rolling. The mid train keeps on rolling.
All right, let's
another August dump to stream and EENIE MEENIE.
And look, I actually heard good things about this. I wanted to watch it this weekend. I just didn't get around to it.
The car chases are cool.
Okay.
I'll say that much. Like
isn't it like one big car chase? I thought it was no. Okay.
But again, this is an hour and a half where I am just sitting here like, like if it wasn't for Samara Weaving,
right,
this movie wouldn't be shit. It's like Borderline, where I'm just like, yo, Samara Weaving.
She rescues shit.
Yeah,
she
man.
rescues movies.
And I'm like, yo, your agent owes you an apology because like you should not. You are too good to be in this shit.
Honestly, Samara Weaving should have Margot Robbie's career.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how a Big Beautiful Journey turns out because I love Kogonada, but also every time I see that trailer, I'm just like,
with the hard with the hard like teeth suck is like the extended.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Apparently that's rated R. I did not get that from the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So Sony's having a very weird year because we'll get into a Sony release very soon. But yeah, EENIE MEENIE, I can see why this 20th Century Studios film was put right on Hulu instead of given a theatrical release.
Okay.
Because if anybody went to go to a theater to see this, people would be rioting.
So what's go ahead, man. Like you're saving me an hour and a half. Come on, let's go.
Samara Weaving plays a woman who finds out she's pregnant from her ex-boyfriend, who is a deadbeat criminal, and she is slowly and surely lured back into her old criminal ways as a getaway driver.
On paper, sounds fun.
And there's a lot of motherfuckers in this. Like Marshawn Lynch is in this. Andy Garcia's in this. Oh, what's my man's name? Bill O'Malley, I think his name is, right? Bill O'Malley,
Who's the fucking Bill O'Malley?
or am I getting his name wrong? Mike O'Malley.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
Mike O'Malley's in this. Carl Glusman is the boyfriend, and I'm just like, damn, Carl Glusman just stays playing fucking scumbags. Like, that's all I know him as, is the dude who was briefly engaged to Zoe Kravitz, and then he just plays scumbags. Who else is in this motherfucker? Steve Zahn. Steve Zahn plays her fucking dad, and that's
Okay,
fucked
I
up.
love a Steve Zahn.
Oh no, you're not gonna love him in this motherfucker.
I know. I like him as an actor.
Right, okay.
Right.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Look, the car chases are awesome. I'll say that much.
Okay. All right. We haven't had a good car chase in a while.
Like, the action is pretty well done. Otherwise, like, yeah.
I mean, Jermaine Fowler's in this.
Oh yeah, that's right. He plays a criminal too.
Randall Park. Like, this thing is stacked.
Randall Park's only in it for the first 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Look, it's on Hulu. It's free.
I don't know what to say. It's late August. You know what I'm saying? This is the stuff we get. Like, to me, everybody shits on January, but we get good shit in January now. It's really late August where you're just like, ugh. Because remember, for the longest time, it would be January, February, you get dog shit. And now we're putting good movies in January, February. And it's late August where you're still just like, good Lord.
Summer's over. Right,
Yeah.
here you go.
Yeah. Here's the stuff that didn't cost us a lot of money, but also we got to put it out sometime.
Right, we got to put it out before the end of the before the end of the fiscal year.
Right. So,
all right, eeny
meenie, miny mo.
All right.
Don't catch this tiger by the toe.
You know what the original is, right? The original eeny meenie rhyme.
No.
Everything that we have is based in racism. It used to be eeny meeny miny mo, catch a nigger by his toe.
Oh, that's a lynching shit. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's move on to something I was surprised by how much I enjoyed it, and a lot of people don't seem to enjoy this. But so I'm on a lonely island here. Honey Don't, the newest film from Ethan Coen, after he did Drive Away Dolls, a movie I still have no idea what to think about.
I don't like Drive Away Dolls so much that I actively avoided Honey Don't.
Yeah, man, I'm not mad at this. I'm really not. This is 89 minutes with credits.
Mm-hmm.
It is a modern day noir, and like most noirs, it just doesn't make sense, but it's funny as fuck. Lots of sex.
Does it still have those really weird visual
No.
flourishes?
No. The
God.
transitions, all the fucking transitions from Drive Away Dolls is gone.
Oh, thank God.
It is edited like a normal movie.
All right. So now my interest is piqued.
And the story's much better than Drive Away Dolls.
Yeah, Drive Away Dolls felt like Ethan Coen was doing a fan film of an Ethan Coen film, right? It felt like a parody of himself, of the better Coen work, like the early stuff like Hudsucker Proxy or Raising Arizona. That's what Drive Away Dolls felt like. It was a parody of those.
Yeah, but everything you just said about Drive Away Dolls is true. Like the shit was not good. This is good. There's two plot lines. They come together, but they come together in like the loosest, most haphazardly way possible.
Mm-hmm.
So while I did enjoy it, I can understand why people are like, oh, well, fuck this. This is dumb. Like, I get it. I get why people would not like this movie, but like, to me, I'm a sucker for a noir, and this is literally a noir, like a noir that takes place in modern day, but has like the aesthetics from the 50s. Like there's people using rotary phones.
Okay.
Some people are using actual cell phones. That's how you know it takes place in modern day because of the cell phones. And then there's
Right.
a surprisingly, because we were in a room with a bunch of middle-aged white people, and there's a MAGA joke in this that actually killed.
Okay. All right.
And I was surprised that the audience I saw it with enjoyed it just because lots of lesbian stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm not seeing this in the most progressive area.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
You
Fair
know,
enough. Yeah.
if you know which movie theater I'm talking about, and it's not Market Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the most progressive place. So I was surprised people were enjoying this movie because there's lots of lesbian sex.
I mean, it's the area where you are, which was we'll keep it undisclosed, but they don't have a problem with lesbians. It's the gays they got a problem with.
And I found this out when working a campaign out there. Lots of Russians in that area. Lots of Russians.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah,
and all registered Republican, and I'm just like, this is not. Nobody's concerned about this at all, huh? Nobody.
I mean,
except
it's either
for me.
We're not going to get political with this, but like, hey, Democratic Party, whenever you want to start fighting the good fight, right? We're waiting.
Yeah.
We're waiting.
Another means of reference, point of reference here. They make a brief mention of COVID. I can't remember. Yeah, it's Billy Eichner, and he makes a joke where, look, I'm OCD, like I'm seriously OCD, but his character walks in, takes Clorox wipes and starts wiping down the chair and sits down, and he just goes, COVID, and I was just like, nigga, it's a chair, like it's a chair. You're not even wearing a mask. Like, that's not how COVID works, bro.
Look, at least he believed in it. At least he believed it was a thing.
Yeah, so Billy Eichner's in this, and he is hilarious because his character's pathetic.
Right. Is it Billy Eichner like going full Billy Eichner, or is it Billy Eichner toned down?
Toned down, and he's only in it for like 10 minutes.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. Look. I never really I liked Margaret Qualley as an actress, right? I've never had any beef with her as an actress. I just never gave much thought. This is the first movie I watch where I'm just like, oh, I can see you as a lead actress now. Like her as Honey O'Donoghue, because Honey O'Donoghue is a private investigator. I could watch a whole fucking series of these movies with her doing different cases. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I just love Charlie Day's character in this because every time he hits on her, she goes, I tell you every time, I love women, and he goes, ha, 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 honey, don't we all? He doesn't get it that she means it literally.
Right, like I'm literally like a lesbian. What is Ethan Cohen's fascination with lesbians with these last two movies?
His ex-wife, who co-wrote these two movies with him, Trisha Cook, they got divorced because she realized during their marriage that she was a lesbian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, that's nice that y'all are
still cool.
Yeah, because you're handling that more maturely than I would have.
I mean, look, it's one thing not wanting to fuck someone because you don't like them anymore. It's another thing not fucking someone because you don't find their gender attractive.
Hey, man. At least Ethan Cohen says, "Hey, man, I turned a woman gay." That's what I would do. I'd be like, "Yeah, I turned a woman gay."
Sure. All right, whatever.
It's like that. It's like that line in that Eminem song. Every girl I went out with turned out to be a les.
Yeah. That's more acceptable than I turned. Like you didn't You didn't turn them. You just you helped them discover themselves.
Oh shit. But yeah, Honey Don't, bro. This shit is funny. Like it really is funny. And when the violence happens in this movie, it is fucking brutal. Like unexpectedly brutal, quite
So like
frankly.
some Coen Brothers shit, yeah.
Yeah. Like good lord. Like this felt like early Coens too. Like I ain't even gonna lie.
I love early Coens.
It's not as good. Like let's not get it twisted. It's not as
Right.
good as early Coens, but it felt like it.
Okay. Look, all I want is it to feel like it and not be bad. Like I like Drive Away Dolls. It makes me upset to even think about that movie.
Look, I really like this movie, and there's a lot of people. It has 46% on Rotten Tomatoes, so obviously I'm in the minority here. But I liked it. Look, it is a good crime caper detective story. Like I would watch a Honey O'Donoghue mystery every 2 years.
Okay. Look, I'm with it. I'll check it out when it hits streaming because it's out of theaters now, right?
No, nigga, it just came in the theaters. Like it'll be on Peacock probably mid-September if that's what you're trying to say.
No, I mean, I thought it dropped 2 weeks ago. I know
No,
it
it
dropped
dropped this past weekend.
Oh, okay. So I still have time to see it in the theaters. All right, awesome.
Yeah, but you got
I got
quick
it before the end of the week. Yeah, I guess
because it made $3 million
more than Sydney Sweeney did.
for across 2 movies at that.
Yeah, of course. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Americana, y'all, that'll be later this year once it hits whatever streaming service because it's literally impossible now for me to see that movie. Like it came out and I was going to go to my normal theater, which is Market Fair, and
Right.
that opening weekend they only had 1 showtime a day.
Yeah, and
yeah, dog. I was just like, damn.
and it was probably like 11 o'clock, right, or some shit like that.
It was always like 4, like right when I'm like, it's always when I'm at work. So like 4,
Right.
5, 6, 7, and now it's at fucking the Chamonix. Only 1 showtime a day. It's like 2, 11, noon. It's like
Right.
like I'm just. I am not going to be able to see this motherfucker.
Like, well, look, I might try to see that one 11 o'clock show just to say prove I did.
Yeah, you should probably go before Thursday.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on. I guess let's go right into highest to lowest. The Spike Lee, new Spike Lee joint. It's a remake of Kurosawa's High and Low, which he gives a huge shout out in the end credits because I sat through all of the credits at the end, and he has the poster and everything. Thank you to the great master Akira Kurosawa with the poster from High and Low.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, because like it's I guess he had to go through the Kurosawa family because they're listed as a producer.
Right, his family is, and then also it says Kurosawa Productions at the beginning.
Right.
Because this is based off both adaptations, or both High and Low and this are based off a book by Ed McBain. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I don't know. You can look it up. I enjoyed this movie. I did not love it for a lot of different reasons. I think it's a half hour too long.
Yeah. Yes.
It's a half hour too long. And it's not even like the half hour is filled with stuff that doesn't progress the story, but is cool to watch. It just felt like filler. This is just me, but the fact that Ice Spice was listed in the title credits and she's literally in the movie for 30 seconds pissed me the fuck off.
That didn't bother me because I was like, she was in and she was out. Like, right. it is what it is. Whatever. Oh shit! Speaking of, right after this, we got a couple of more we need to do because we got to play catch up.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, sorry, but like, yeah, look, That ain't bother me.
Right. I mean that's one of the things that bothered me. And you saw this before I did. You saw it like a day before I did. And we were talking. You mentioned the score, right? And you downplayed how bad the score was.
I'm surprised how much people are talking about it too, about how bad the score was, because usually that type of shit
Mhm.
is a Brandon thing. Like I
Right.
notice when something looks terrible, or if something's overlit, or if the music is just janky. So I'm
Right.
surprised. Like, not only am I saying this, you're saying it, and other people are saying like the score's fucking terrible.
Right. Like this. Like it, and it it feels like an AI version of other Spike Lee scores.
Right.
Right.
And
Uh,
I will say, like, that the scene where he gets the phone call,
mhm.
very understated and not in a good way.
Right.
I was like, there it needed to have more of a gut punch than what they did.
Right. Like I mean, honestly, and I mentioned this before, Ransom, like it needed some fucking, it needed to swell,
Yeah,
right?
like it
It
needed
needed to,
some weight.
right. Um, none of it none of the score had any weight. Um,
The
but it seemed like
wife,
what?
there's a couple of scenes with the wife where I'm just
Mhm.
like, why is she so terrible all of a sudden? Like, it got to a point, like a few scenes after the phone call, where I'm like, dude, she's terrible in these scenes.
Right. And it's not her because in other scenes she's killing it.
Right, right,
Right.
right, right.
Um, and yeah, like, but I did notice that. I was like, wait, is this when they first started shooting? Did they shoot this first?
Like, it did feel like, oh, like this is somebody's first day.
Right. Like this feel like they you started off with the heavy shit first. That's not good, Spike. Um, and it feels like we're beating up on it, but we're not, because when it hits, this hits. Uh, the scenes with Jeffrey Wright and Denzel together are fucking amazing.
Yes. And I do
Right.
want to agree with you, because you talked about this. They were a little over the top with Jeffrey Wright and the cops, like way
Right?
too over the top.
Right? So like uh the story is Denzel Washington is a wealthy man with a family. Uh he gets a call from a kidnapper that his son's been taken, right? Come to find out that it wasn't his son that was kidnapped. It was his assistant, his Guy Friday's son, who is, they're all part of the, family, right? And so the dilemma comes with, does Denzel Washington still pay the ransom for this kid who's not his?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that's the main conceit of the story, and there's other shit in it.
Look, nowhere near the Kurosawa classic. Like, I'm gonna be
Right.
real with you. Like, they are in two separate realms. However, I would say this is the more entertaining version of the
Right.
story. But like, yeah, it is a lesser. It's a much lesser movie.
Right, yeah, and like I did not expect it to be even on par uh with the Kurosawa movie, which you can watch on HBO Max, by the way.
Yeah, because
Um
I was wondering when they first announced this, why we're even gonna bother, quite frankly.
right, but I mean, as far as Spike Lee remakes of Asian cinema classics, this is much better than Old Boy. And like it's good, it's not great. I think Spike Lee sort of is getting in his own way now. He's being too Spike Lee, right?
I mean, because the only good movie recently that he's done has been, to me, The Five Bloods. Like, I like
Yeah,
Black Klansman, but not as much as everybody else.
I like Black Klansman is fine. It just felt too abrupt. right? Like it there was something off about it. But yeah, The Five Bloods
That's like
is
his best movie.
it's fucking amazing. Like
Like,
it's
yeah.
of his recent movies.
Yeah, it's his best.
Right. Yeah. 100%. Like, and before that, I would say, I mean, She's Gotta Have It, the TV show was pretty good for the first season at least.
Because The Five Bloods is basically Apocalypse Now crossed with the Treasure of Sierra Madre.
100%.
Because Treasure Sierra Madre is that story. Exactly.
Right. But as far as, highest to lowest, and you got to shout out to the scenes with A$AP Rocky and Denzel. Because those were fucking powerful.
Be a good actor.
Yeah, he's
well,
legit.
I mean, that's all in the original. That's all in the original stuff.
Right, but he's a legit good actor.
Though. Yeah. Because he was good in Dope as well.
I forgot about Dope.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's on what, HBO Max or Hulu now, I think.
Hulu.
Hulu? Yeah. And I actually enjoyed the Spike Lee shot this time, right? At the end. The dolly shot when it's sort of like a music video.
Yeah.
I think that was a nice sort of turn for the shot that we're always waiting for. Yeah, we're always waiting for that Spike Lee dolly shot, but the way that was incorporated in here, it felt inventive.
I personally like that it was super black. Like, this shit is black as fuck, especially towards the end where Denzel and A$AP are sparring with words. They're basically battle rapping each other, and I was not expecting that shit. I'm like, oh shit, this shit black as fuck.
Right? Yeah, like I said, like the scenes with A$AP and Denzel, and the scenes with Jeffrey Wright and Denzel are the highlights of this fucking movie.
Apple really fucked up, because I'm not saying this would have been a runaway hit, but they could have made some nice money off of it, because I think it's entertaining enough where they could have made themselves a nice 60, 80 million off of this.
Right. And and the fact that, Denzel's doing this this press tour with Spike, I will say that we've all seen the viral clips of the interviews and shit like that with Denzel that are going around. Most of that shit are lines from the fucking movie.
They
right?
My other thing too is like, yo, look, you got Denzel and you got Spike Lee. Like, this plays well with an audience, because I saw it in the theater was basically like a little more than halfway full, and people were laughing, clapping, cheering. Like, it is an entertaining movie. Like, y'all fucked up. Like, Apple
100%.
really fucked up.
Yeah, this could have made a little bit of money, and if they had really put a push behind this, you would have gotten those black dollars.
Yeah.
Right, you really was, because you said it was super black. It was so black that during some parts of it, I had to start writing shit down, references down. I was like, all right, now this is a book I got to read. This is an artist I got to look into, because I don't feel black enough.
The weekend after Fantastic Four is when this should have dropped.
Mm-hmm.
So that way it could have had all of August, and then beginning of October, they could have threw it on Apple Plus.
Right. And the fact that this is not playing in multiplexes. This is only playing in art house theaters.
232 theaters are showing this.
Right.
That is nothing. That's why it's so hard for people to see.
There
232 theaters. Not even 600, because even 600 is considered a decent release.
There are, I think, 4 theaters, maybe 3 theaters in all of New Jersey that are playing this shit.
Yeah, and the only places you can see it in New York are the Alamo Drafthouse and the Angelica.
Right. So, like, that's telling you how... I honestly, I don't think Apple was even planning on doing any sort of theatrical. I think Spike Lee and Denzel made them do it contractually, the way they've rolled this out.
I mean, Spike Lee remaking a Kurosawa movie, you would think automatic theatrical release, but
Right.
whatever. I'm glad I got to see it in the theater and not on Apple Plus. That's all I
Yeah.
got.
And it's shot well, like those shots of Brooklyn, like to start the movie. Uh, I I don't think it would have had the same impact if I had seen it on a TV.
I would definitely be less engaged if I watched this at home. I'll say that
Right.
much.
Yeah. Like I like how I was forced to watch, like to focus.
Yeah.
Right. Because I think if I had been home at my first experience, I might have been looking at my phone.
Yeah, for there's definitely parts of this where I'm like, oh yeah, I'd probably be looking at my
Right.
phone.
And I think that's part of what makes like going to the theater a better experience in general, just because you're actually forced to be locked in.
Yeah,
There's,
yeah, because you spent money,
right.
and I'll be fucking damned if I'm spending money and I'm not going to be watching what I paid for.
Right, exactly, 100%. Like, and we'll get into like how the spirituality of going to a theater with my personal feelings. We can go into that fucking another episode. But on a practical level, right? You're forced to be there.
Hey man, I will say this: the audiences for both Honey Don't, this, and Caught Stealing were all well behaved. Like, yeah,
Good.
sure, cell phones ranged maybe a couple of times, but
Mhm.
quickly
Right.
turned off.
And that's, it happens. It happens. But
Right.
like we had an experience where someone was on a phone for the whole entire run.
Fucking movie. And
of a
then come to
movie.
find out, she emailed the rep saying, I don't like it. And it's like, bitch, you watched about 10
Right.
minutes.
Like you maybe if you had watched the movie, you would have liked it.
Yeah, and then come to find out from the rep, she was nasty. And I was just like, yo, look, why are you there? Like, if you're already in a bad mood, and like Jeff, she was getting pissed that I had to go to the bathroom before the movie because I had to climb over her.
It's like we were sitting there first.
Yeah,
You sat next to us.
Yeah. There was 4 people in that motherfucker.
Right? Like there was a whole entire row behind us she could have sat in. A whole entire row in front of us.
2 rows in front of us.
Right. Like you chose to sit next to us, so then you abide by our rules.
And also, nigga, like you can't get mad at people trying to take a piss before the shit
Right.
starts. Like I did not want to get up to use the bathroom during that.
Right. But anyway, the theater going experience, respect it. And also, if you can find somewhere that's playing this movie, go see it.
Yeah.
In a theater.
Yeah.
Like it's not the best it's not the best Spike Lee, but also it's not the worst Spike Lee. It's entertaining. It's enjoyable.
Yo, I gotta say, ASAP's baby mom in this, whoever she is hot as shit. God damn.
Oh yeah, the Spanish John.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she's probably some singer I don't know about.
Oh, of course. I'm so washed. I'm like, yo, I don't care though. Like shit. All right. Let's get into the pickup because we forgot to do that. We saw this like a month and a half ago because we got to see it go to a press screening.
It's on Amazon
right now.
Right now. And we have we got a junket thing that was boring.
It was a press conference.
Press conference. That was, you can watch it online somewhere. I'm sure they threw it up there. This is a Tim Story movie.
I feel like it would have been better had anyone else directed it because I'm not even like the script was decent enough where it could have been a solid entertainment. It's literally Tim Story holds this motherfucker back.
And the great thing about Tim Story is Tim Story never disappoints because I never have any faith
in
Tim Story. So he never disappoints.
Because it's fucking Tim Story.
Right. You would think Pete Davidson and Eddie Murphy, right, together in an action comedy. This is a late 90s, early 2000s wet dream. right? This could have been an all-time classic, like fucking Blue Streak, or what's the one with Steve Zahn and Martin Lawrence?
Oh, National Security.
National Security.
This also feels a bit like Bait. Like I love Bait.
I love Bait.
Yeah, Bait's cool, bro.
Right? Like fucking, it felt like those like early 2000s action comedies.
Yeah, Bad Company. The one with Chris
fuck
Rock
yeah,
and
yo, I love all of those fucking.
Who? Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins, right?
Why the fuck is Anthony Hopkins in a Chris Rock comedy?
Look. We keep on naming better movies, right?
Yeah. Like the only thing that saves this is Keke Palmer, Eddie Murphy, and Pete Davidson, because their delivery and their chemistry makes this shit work. Same with Eva Longoria. She actually does have chemistry with Eddie Murphy. Like,
and honestly, like my favorite scene is Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, he's in this too. Damn, my man's is doing a lot of garbage.
That scene with Marshawn Lynch, honestly, my favorite thing. And here's you can tell in this movie when Pete Davidson and Eddie Murphy are ad-libbing, right? And they're having fun, and those are the funniest parts of this movie, right? But it seems like Tim Story was like, no, you're being too funny. You're having too much fun.
You know, this is the movie that held us up for Working Man, right?
Well, I'm sorry, what?
This is the movie
that held us up for Working Man. What do you mean?
Remember when we went to go see a Working Man and we couldn't go in because they're like, yeah, Pete Davidson's watching his movie.
Oh, this is the movie that
and they walked out and they were all standing around like, yeah, this is going to be a big hit this summer. Oh my God, this is going to make a lot of money. And then I guess Amazon's like, oh, you thought.
Yeah.
They're like, we hitting upload on this motherfucker. That's what we're doing.
The action is barely action.
Yeah, it would be great action if it was any other fucking director.
And here, all of the pieces are there, right? So the visual flourishes were annoying. The text overlays were annoying. It's supposed to take place in New Jersey, and this is how bad the movie is. I'd usually, if something takes place somewhere I know, and I know it wasn't actually shot there, I'll give it a pass, right? Because, all right, well, the story is good, the movie's good, right? Because I didn't like this movie, I didn't hate it, I just didn't like it. Because of that, I'm picking out like that's not AC. That's not the AC Expressway. That wouldn't happen here. That's not the town.
I don't hate this movie. It is entertaining. I honestly probably would enjoy it if it just had a better director, quite frankly.
100%. That's the thing. All the potential is fucking there. And when the three leads are together, right, and you can tell that they're actually having fun, right? And but it's the script holds it back, right? It's like they wrote out all of the jokes.
And again, that script could have worked in better hands,
right? I think everybody should watch it just to say that they watched it, and some people are going to love this. Some people
watch it if you have Amazon. Don't subscribe to Amazon just
not for this, right? If you're going to watch an action comedy, if you're going to get Amazon for an action comedy that's on Amazon, honestly, Heads of State or Deep Cover are far superior.
Like, I'm not going to activate Amazon until December when Fallout comes back.
Right.
Because Amazon's one of those where I'm like, oh, a show I like is coming back, I'll activate it. Otherwise, like, they are on very thin ice because everything I used to watch is gone.
Right.
So it's it's just Fallout, Reacher, and Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Like, I have Amazon Video because I have Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I don't even trust Amazon Prime no more. because they've been fucking up. Like,
Oh yeah.
uh, apparently, like, and I've had this problem. People would buy clothes, and the clothes aren't properly what they were. People have been buying because you can't. Target, the biggest sellers of 4Ks and Blu-rays was Target and Best Buy. Now that they stopped doing it, everybody goes to Walmart or Amazon. And now we all know, don't order movies off of Amazon, because now they've been doing is selling new, quote unquote, from Amazon, but what they really are, people return them. So you'll get something that's rewrapped, been clearly rewrapped, and it's missing the digital copy. The movie's not in there, or if it is in there, it's a return because the movie wasn't playing properly, so it's defective.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
everything's a fucking scam.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, yo, that's why I'm very, very wary about ordering from Amazon. That's why, like, if I gotta buy clothes, I just order off the store's website. And if I want movies, I go to Walmart or Groove.
And like, seriously, honestly, like, I hate buying clothes online because I like to wear. I gotta see how it fits on me.
Right, and see how it looks. Right.
Because otherwise, like, you spend all day fucking returning this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, the pickup, it's on Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon, it's there. Like, don't hate it.
You could do much, much worse. Like, this is better than EENIE MEENIE. It's better than Eden. It's better than Fixed.
Yeah, like I said, I don't hate it. I didn't particularly like it, but it was enjoyable enough. Right? It just, you could see, it's frustrating because you can see the potential.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So,
all right. We're super late on this one, but we're finally getting around to it. The Life of Chuck, Stephen King adaptation of a short story, and I fuck with this movie hard. I like that it does not explain the supernatural shit. They are not interested in explaining the supernatural shit. I love it. And I'm still trying to figure out, and in the end, it doesn't really matter, because what it is about these characters and their emotions.
Yeah, I mean, it's sitting on my server. I'm waiting to see it. It's just, I want to give this my full attention, and so I haven't watched it yet, but I'm really looking forward to it.
This dedication to our friend Scott Wampler had me crying at the end of the movie. Shout out to Jacob Tremblay. I know this whole thing is predicated around Tom Hiddleston, like he's the center of the marketing, and I'm just letting y'all know Tom Hiddleston is in the movie for about 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
And the movie, what I love about this too is it's told backwards. This entire movie's in 3 chapters, and it starts at the end and it moves to the beginning.
Okay.
Because the emotional apex is at the beginning of this story.
All right. This is available on streaming now. Video on demand, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is.
Quite
frankly,
it's out there. Not sure.
It's out there now.
Neon really fucked up releasing this in June. This should have been like an October, September release. Like, they acquired it last year when it premiered at Toronto, and it blew the roof off of Toronto, and everybody thought it was going to be a big awards player last year. And unfortunately, Neon decided to date it for summer this year, and that did not pan out well. And I was just like, walking out of it, I was like, I could have told y'all, even I could have told y'all that was a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, like, very rarely does it work putting awards contenders in the middle of summer. Right,
it's worked before, but they're usually more, how can I say this? A little
bigger
more
movies
and mainstream.
Right.
Like Gladiator came out in the summer. You know what I'm saying? I think American Beauty even came out in the summer.
Right, but also they did full court presses on those movies.
Right. Because like I think even A Beautiful Mind came out late summer, early fall, and that was a big hit.
Right.
Yeah, look.
Yeah. So I mean, The Life of Chuck is available now on demand.
Mark Hamill, man. I mean, my man, Mike Flanagan is the king of king. He's like literally the one person where every time he adapts a Stephen King property, he gets it, and it is incredible. Mark Hamill, man, just he's having a good year with King between this and The Long Walk.
I mean, honestly, King is having a good year, right? When it
Oh
comes
yeah,
to
because I didn't fuck with The Monkey, but a lot of people did, and a lot of
like
people liked it.
like I fuck with The Monkey, especially because I don't like Osgood Perkins as a director.
Yeah, that nigga has another movie coming out soon.
Yeah, so we'll see. Like now I'm fully on the fence for Osgood because he's got one movie that I do not fuck with hard, and one movie I fuck with to the 9th degree. So like I'm looking forward to seeing how I fall on what side with his next one. But then you have Your Life of Chuck. You have The Long Walk, which we'll be talking about as soon as the embargo's up. And I'm looking forward to The Running Man.
Yeah, that's the last question mark for King this year. But I trust Edgar Wright.
So if the Running Man hits, and from the trailer, it looks like it's gonna hit. It's like it's lined up just like the actual book. This might be a historic run for Stephen King adaptations.
Yeah, because Flanagan's doing Carrie.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, and it's an Amazon miniseries. It's not a movie. It's an Amazon miniseries.
You know what? Honestly, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I'd rather it be a series. If we got to do it again, do it as a series. Just because, like, yo, listen, I'm sorry. Like, I get it. It's not 1-to-1, and Flanagan's gonna do a 1-to-1. But like, look, De Palma, baby. Like, De Palma's the king. Like
De Palma will always be like that benchmark for that. And everything that we've seen, like Carrie 2, The Rage, the Chloe Moritz.
Chloe Grace Moritz
remake. Like the TV, like didn't they try to do a TV show or a miniseries before?
I think so.
Yeah, all of them have been fucking garbage.
Well, they just announced they're doing another version of The Stand.
They just did one like 4 years ago.
Yeah, I know. That's why when I saw that they were doing it again, I'm like, damn, y'all.
Right? Like, and I watched that. I think it was Paramount who did. I watched that series. It was fun. Like, there's nothing they can do.
Everybody keeps saying that The Stand is Stephen King's best book, and it still has yet to get a good adaptation. Like, his magnum opuses are considered It and The Stand, and of course the entire Dark Tower.
Right, and we're not going to talk about that Dark Tower movie.
Not the movie, but everything since. Like, you've had so many people pitch a Dark Tower show. Even Flanagan himself has a Dark Tower show, and every single person who's pitched the Dark Tower as a series, I'm just like, why the fuck hasn't this been made, man? Like, these people get it. Like, when they pitch out the entire show from beginning to end, I'm like, I don't know why y'all don't pull the trigger on this shit. Like, the Dark Tower could be the next big thing in fantasy and sci-fi.
Right. Like, if you're looking for the next Game of Thrones, that's it. That is it.
Like, god damn, man.
All right.
I'm going to talk about spoiler free, and Jeff may be adding to this, maybe. If not, it'll be next episode. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't get that email in the next, like, if we don't get confirmation in the next like 2 hours, yeah, I'll wait until Friday.
Caught stealing.
I'm gonna hop off for this one.
Darren Aronofsky finally made a movie where he's quote unquote having fun, and it's still fucking bleak. It's basically After Hours without the Cosfa-esque absurdity to it. Austin Butler does do a great job in the lead role, because that was the biggest question mark, is how is he going to do outside of Elvis and outside of a supporting role, and he does great. But like, the movie's just an average thriller. Like, it really is average. And what makes it average is some of the turns this movie takes, because the turns that this movie takes, it's just so bleak, especially when something big happens in the second act, where I was just like, ugh. The movie never really recovered from that for me personally. And we'll get more into it when Jeff sees it, but as of right now, this is a straight down the middle Darren Aronofsky movie. It's fine. It's fine. It's the most energy he's had in a minute, but like, it's whatever. It's whatever. It's nothing I will see again. I'll put it that way.
Do we have anything else?
That's it.
That's it. All right.
Yeah. The review embargo for Caught Stealing was supposed to be tomorrow at noon, but then Variety decided to publish their review on Sunday, because their critic went to the same screening I did.
And
then last night, The Hollywood Reporter decided to also publish their review. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess if two of the big four trades publish their reviews, I guess we're all good for publishing this ASAP.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, so
fair enough. So we'll find out if my 2 cents are gonna get added onto this. If not, then I'll circle back around to it.
Yeah, look, this has been episode 177. Am I correct on that?
I think we're 177. Yeah.
Yeah, that's episode 177.
We're the Film Blurs. I'm Brandon Norwood, and I'm the motherfucking protagonist.
I'm the protagonist.
I'm Jeff Stewart, a.k.a. He Who Remains.
Don't come at us. It's just fucking movies.
You've been listening to the Film Blurs podcast.
Man, I just love what you guys do, man.
I never miss an episode. It's the best.
It's my favorite podcast.
Follow Jeff on IG on MindFire XL and Brandon on Twitter at BJN Tweets.